BWOne here from BWOne, and in this video I'm going to give an unboxing of the AMD Ryzen Threadripper. So the Threadripper is actually on sale, and that's why I kind of picked this up during this Black Friday weekend. The version I have here, which is a 1950X, normally goes for about $1,000, but currently under a Black Friday weekend holiday sale, I'm not sure how long I'm going to keep this up for, it's currently available for $800. So $800 for a 16-core 32-thread processor. I mean, I couldn't resist. I had to jump on this, and I've been overdue for a new build for a while. This is sort of what you get for the packaging. Very interesting packaging for a processor here. Normally you just get a normal box, but they kind of went all out here with it. And the model we have here, like I said, 1950X. It has 16 cores, 32 threads, 40 megs cache. Stock is at 3.5 gigahertz in terms of speeds. You can boost it up to 4 gigahertz natively with it, but you can do some overclocking to get some even better speeds with it, which we do plan to do. So let's go ahead and rip here, as I suggest, and pop that open. And we get sort of this bend here, just sort of comes off here. And it's sort of just this styrofoam build. It kind of seems like that's kind of surrounding it. So I think the top half just comes off there like that. All right, and the bottom half comes off here like this. So this middle part where the processor is here in the center seems to be just some plastic. We'll get to that in just a second. Let's take a look. So we have the Ryzen Threadripper. Looks like we have case badges. One of those things are even still kind of in these days. Most people like to clean up the case badges and probably warranty, directions, information, all that sort of stuff. We do have a tool that's inside of here as well too. This uses a special sort of Torx, I believe TRX sort of style screw on the motherboards to sort of release the hatch to get it unlocked to be able to install the processor. So they give you that tool right here in here with it. They also give you a cooling mount for water coolers as well too. So let's see if we can pop this thing open out of here. There we go. Slides open just like that. So this is where you'll be able to attach this. So if you have a AIO water cooler or anything like that, it'll work right away with this. And it's the kind of has sort of that circular attachment or sort of locks into place like that. You'll be able to use that to cool it. And while it is circular and the processor is square, there should be enough cooling space. AMD does recommend on the website a lot of coolers that do have this circle way of covering the processor. It should be able to cool the processor on the Ryzen Threadripper here. So let's go ahead and move that to the side. All right, now we've unlocked the power. Has it access to do here? So let's see what else we need to do here. Actually, we can just twist it. Okay, this is unlocking the power. Boom. Little snap there. Pull it back. Ah, there's the processor. Cool. All right, anything else in here? Now this is just fancy packaging. All right, so this is the Ryzen Threadrippers. We can see there you have Threadripper kind of written on top of it, plastic covering it, board at the top. Let's see, we can I think we just have to take this component here off, put that to the side. I think probably squeezing these here. Yep. Let's see. All right. Almost got it up. That one's kind of hooked down there. This one's kind of hooked on this side a little bit. Let's snap it back on together. There we go. All right, there we go. And there's the processor. It's got some heft to it here actually. And we just take this little piece out because I don't want to touch anything on the processor here. And it snaps out there. And there we are. There is our Ryzen processor. As you can see there, we can flip to the other side very gingerly. You can see all 4,096 pins that connect to the motherboard, LGA pins right there on the back. What makes connection to the pins. The pins are already on the motherboard actually with that. But here it is itself. You don't want to get rid of this plastic piece because this plastic piece is actually how you install the processor inside the motherboard, which will show an installation video coming up soon when the motherboard gets in the house here. But that is an unboxing of the AMD Ryzen Threadripper 1950X. I am really excited to get this build going. We're getting pieces in and coming along. Questions, comments, concerns, and maybe pieces of parts you might want us to take a look at while we do this Threadripper build, let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and always remember to live your tech world in high definition.